Now, presidential candidate of the National Democratic Congress, John Mahama, says he is convinced he will win the December polls. His comments come hours after a research conducted by the Political Science Department of the University of Ghana, indicating that the New Patriotic Party is likely to win the elections. Addressing a rally after visiting the overlord of Dagon, he also stated, judging from opinion polls and surveys conducted, the NDC will also win majority of the parliamentary seats. Now, here's my colleague who is with the NDC's presidential candidate team, Maxwell Agbagba, with a wrap of the former president campaign tour of the Upper East region.
It is day one of NDC presidential candidate John Mahama's tour of the northern region. We are currently in a community called Jamboy here in the Kwandai constituency. It's 12 a.m. but hundreds of NDC supporters are gathered here at Jamboy listening to the NDC presidential candidate. Well, earlier he was in the Mion constituency, the Yendi constituency, and other places.
Hundreds of people welcomed the NDC presidential candidate to Yendi, with some of them riding horses, others on motorbikes. After a visit to the Biwa Palace in Yendi, the NDC presidential candidate addressed the rally. He says he's convinced the NDC will win the elections.
NDC, I'm convinced, will win the election. As for the parliamentary election, from our calculations and the opinion polls, we have won the majority in parliament already. And by God's grace, Yendi constituency is going to be one of those seats NDC will win. Ezu Enyalia na people tiyan num presidential man parliamentary mbi kama parliamentary manguna now equal Ezu and mbi kama Yendi constituency NDC Yendi Nasara Yendi constituency.
He has been assuring residents of Yendi the Eastern Corridor roads will be prioritized if NDC wins the elections.
That we built. But most of all, we started and we're working on the Eastern Corridor Road project. And that project gave a lot of employment to the young people in Yendi. After we left office, that project has come to a standstill. I just came from Yanes Palace and I've assured him that NDC is coming with a program we call the Big Push. And under the Big Push, the Eastern Corridor is one of the priority projects under the Big Push.